Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.
We are champions of character.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold,
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
adventurous. There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
more our people can be integrated.
Here it goes out there.
He wants it all. He'll get it again.
But an idea lives on.
Unbelievable.
Think about the break.
Hello and welcome to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and thank you for being with us. Suburbs of Chattanooga, the Hawks Gymnasium, Hamilton Heights Christian Academy. I'm Gabriel Fry, KJ Simpson here with me. We'll bring you all the action tonight between these two great programs. The Hamilton Heights Hawks are playing in Game 2 of their series. It's Hawks Havoc. We're excited to have all the action. Playing host to an unfamiliar foe tonight, somebody we've never seen before, Action Sports Academy. KJ, going to be a good one.
Gonna be a good one. I was trying to watch them during their warm-ups. Not a lot of size out there, but they like to have a little bit of shot making. I mean, I saw a lot of threes go down for them, so should be interesting to watch here. Have the national anthem.
We'll pause the national anthem and return in just a moment with more action on SCSN. Don't go anywhere. There it is, and welcome back. Action Sports Academy, Hamilton Heights Christian Academy tonight on the Southeast Sports Network. We'll have all the action. Excited to see it. Gabriel Fry here with KJ Simpson. Real quick, they're going to introduce the starting lineups. While they do, we're going to take a look. We don't have a player to watch for Action Sports Academy because we didn't get stats or players until just minutes ago, but we do have players to watch for Hamilton Heights, so we'll look at that. Obviously, Kevin Dukovacic, the guy to watch. He's been unreal this season, can do no wrong, and is already committed to play at North Alabama, so excited to see how he does.
Yeah, congratulations to Kevin right there from Montreal, Canada. Yeah, he is a three-level scorer at his finest. Once he gets downhill, there is no stopping him. A true three-level scorer.
Excited to see how he performs tonight as well. He was unreal in the Hawks gauntlet all season long, averaging what felt like 100 points per game, scoring at about a 30-point per game clip. And I think North Alabama is going to be really happy with him. He's going to be a consistent performer, a crucial performer, and somebody who makes all the difference for North Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to get a real legit player in Kevin. So that's exciting to see. I'm excited for his future.
Starting lineups are onto the floor. Action is about to get underway in Chattanooga. What would you say are some of the keys to this matchup for these two?
Well, considering I don't know much on Action Sports Academy, I think that the big keys for Hamilton Heights, and we'll just go off of them because of what I've known, I think it's playing with their size. I mean, they have a lot of size. They have a lot of speed as well. I mean, a lot of different playmakers on the court for Hamilton Heights, whether it be the bigs, the guards. There's going to be a lot playmaking on the court, and then the three-pointers. The three-pointers are going to be the biggest thing as well. I mean, they're going to open the floor for Hamilton Heights. Bryson Andrews, I believe he is one away from owning that school record on three-pointers. So he'll have the record. I mean, his range is unlimited, so it should be interesting to see how this goes, and I love it. I love prep basketball, and this is what it's about in December, you know. State football championships are winding down. It's getting that time. It's cold outside. It's time for basketball.
Victor Mikic, somebody to keep an eye on tonight if you're unfamiliar, if you're a fan of Action Sports Academy, 6'11", native of Serbia. Unbelievable jamming the ball. He's somebody who's going to light it up tonight.
My guy from Serbia. I mean, Serbia is already a long line of talented bigs, and he's just another one as he gets the ball.
And right away, nearly puts that one home.
As Coach Cook gives a gaze, to say the least.
Action Sports Academy able to keep it from the paint. That one goes off the glass. Nice little floater.
Nice little floater in there in the lane.
Mikic out to the wing to Kovacic to the far side, and Bryson Andrews knocks down the three.
Bryson Andrews.
Hot start for the 2024 guard.
Just as I say, he owns the record now. He is the leading three-point shooter in Hamilton Heights history. Still
Pass
travel.
to the far side, and quick travel there.
It's crazy to think about. You think about all the guard play that's been through the school. You think about all the players who have been through the school. And that man right there, dribbling ball, owns the record.
There's been a lot of incredible athletes.
Tons.
And there's a deep three, a quick one by Samuels. Probably number 2 as far as athletic guards go on this roster this season, right behind Kovacic.
Yeah, he was telling me about his knees are tense, to say the least. And I looked at him and said, bro, you're like 16.
Close side. Vito Perkovic is in trouble and fouled as he goes along the mid-post.
Yeah, Kavai Samuels is a really good guard. He has an offer from Arizona State, so that's really big time. I mean, obviously, Hamilton Heights does well recruiting from Canada, but, you know, they have some Canadian blood on their team.
Quick shot from three-land, big high bounce. Perkovic gets it back, going to work, down amongst the branches, and it's lost over the baseline. Perkovic is funny. Some nights he comes out and he is just absolutely unstoppable, and some nights he's a little quiet. Tonight, he's looking like he's going to have a big night. Kovacic swats at it, nearly had a game-changing steal. This one off the glass, still loose, grabbed up by Samuels, fighting for it in front of the scorer's table. Up the floor, he stops on the wing. Samuels to work. Close side, it's to Kovacic. Ladled that up to the elbow. Perkovic wants the three, and he gets it from the corner. He's money.
Just like you're talking about. We got an opportunity for a big game here, and Kevin gets a steal. He lays the ball up real quick, and there's a quick timeout by Academy.
Back-to-back buckets and a timeout, an 11-2 run to start the game tonight, and obviously Action Sports Academy feeling the heat early in Chattanooga.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of pressure up there. They called for a quick press up there, and Kevin got the ball on, stole away, and right before that, Victor with a no-look pass to the corner for Vito for three, as Vito is 6'10" with a legit shot on him, as he had 40 points, I believe, in one of the gauntlet, in like the first game of the Hawks gauntlet earlier in the season. So
yeah, Perkovic has been really hot this year already, and he's going to have a special year for Chattanooga, for Hamilton Heights Christian Academy, for the Hawks, and you can see telltale signs of that in the early stages of tonight's matchup. Long pass, close side, gloved last second.
I would have had it.
To the corner. I thought that was coming for me for a minute.
Yeah, I would have had it.
Nice shot down low, and it's slotted away by Mikic. And they're going to say that's goaltending. They'll go ahead and give him the bucket.
Yeah, got a little bit ahead of himself. He's 16. You can't help it. It's right there in front of you sometimes.
Kavai Samuels on the wing.
Elevator play coming up.
Andrews, a heat check from the straightaway, and he is hot. Oh, baby.
Never mind, there's the record.
Unreal. We'll sneak a look at it. He's got the record. A quick replay of the three that did it.
Elevator play just like the Warriors in the 2015, and it's good.
He was a solid 8, maybe 10 feet beyond the arc when he hit that. Impressive stuff as always. Congratulations to Mr. Bryson Andrews. Chattanooga, Tennessee is proud of you, young man. Very cool photo op moment, as you can see. And again, congratulations to Bryson Andrews on breaking the record for three-pointers in a career for the Hawks of Hamilton Heights.
Yeah, a really big shot. And also, Coach drew that up. I've seen them run that a couple of times. Straight out of the Warriors. I mean, perfect play call for a shooter to line it up and just spark it.
Hot start for Chattanooga's team. Hawks going for the steal. Perkovic back up. Huge press. Able to escape in traffic from the corner up to the straightaway.
Nice move.
Mid-post floater. Perkovic comes away with it. Picked back up. Kovacic will run the floor down into the low post. That's automatic, and that's exactly what you expect out of Kevin Kovacic. His legend is just going to continue to grow as a prep player this season.
Absolutely. Oh.
I like the look to the back door, but nobody there for it. Samuels, oh, baby! And put back by Perkovic. I thought he was going to get the jam.
Yeah. It looked good, but no cigar.
An 18-4 run in the first 3.5 minutes of play. The Hawks are lighting it up.
You know, most in this day and age of basketball players, you know, you got guys like Victor Wembanyama, you got guys like Chet. Those guys, you know, they're tall, lanky, but skinny. Vito is 6'10", and he's stocky. I mean,
another chance to Kovacic again, and easily ladles this in as it rolls calmly into the twine.
Little finger roll action right there as he couldn't get up.
A 16-point game. Perkovic slots it away. Long ball, far side, lofted, looking for the backdoor feed and hoping for the aerial play. Andrews to Samuels in the corner. He knocks down the three. The Hawks are on fire in the lead by 19 points, not even 5 minutes into this.
Can't miss. And nice and won by Action Academy Sports.
Action Sports going to go to the line. A nice play on the back end of that. Isaiah able to knock that down just barely off the glass. Couple of changes for Hamilton Heights coming onto the floor. Manyika wearing number 5.
Yes, sir. We got Monica coming in. We got Habib coming in. And we got Fromwell coming in. And also T.J. Richards, another Canadian guard, coming in as well.
T.J. Richards, somebody you're going to want to keep an eye on. Wearing number 30, he's got the ball here. This is Framwell Diaz. Pulling up, Mr. Three-pointer. That one's off the mark. All alone, up the floor, and that's easy off the glass. Getting another one back, Brandon with a ladle.
There you go. That's how you got to do it. Just easy layup so you get it back.
All of a sudden, this is a little more competitive, 23-9. Action Sports looking to keep the run going, and this one is blocked by Habib. T.J. Richards, Mr. Canada, to the corner. Hawks on the straightaway, and Richards, before he can take the shot, the whistle. T.J. Richards on the Canadian national team, representing his home nation. We're proud to have him here at Chattanooga, that's for sure.
Jeez, I mean, the Canadian guards come up flow in Hamilton Heights.
Close side, working with the ball, in trouble, swatted away by Richards.
Bojan Lee coming in the game right now.
Isaiah handed it off from the corner. And he takes an extra step. Turn back over to the Hawks. A 14-point advantage for Hamilton Heights. Just under 5 minutes left to go in this first period.
Yeah, Coach opting to go to bench his starters early. And this one, how early? Close to 5 minutes early.
TJ Richards off the glass, loose. Habib Yusuf, another chance with it. This one won't go. He's got another chance, and now the foul.
Fighting, using his length, using his ups. I mean, have you seen him jump?
Yeah, I don't think Yusuf was an expected starter coming into 2023, 2024 for Hamilton Heights, and he's earned that time with his play this season, his development. He came out of the offseason and has just been electric.
Yeah, he's been working really hard. Habib he's just putting in work. I mean, since he's gotten here, I've seen nothing but work, and hopefully he'll do a windmill or something.
Boarded quickly. MK ran into the corner. Boyan Lee making life difficult.
Now, talking about long lineage of Canadians, I mean, the Nigerians as well. I mean, you got Jay, you got Samto Cyril. I mean, there's a lot of big players on this team.
This one all around the world. 6 minutes gone in this first quarter. Driving inside, pass back door, and that escapes over the baseline. Back to the Hawks.
A little bit too clunky in that paint to try to dish that off. Floater, maybe.
TJ Richards running the floor for Chattanooga's team. Hamilton Heights, hit with a travel. Manyika took a step. Probably one of my favorite guys, somebody I'm excited to see develop in the future, is Bosa Nwuta, another guy from Nigeria.
Right.
Slove, he's got a lot of physical talent, just has to learn how to make it all work together.
Sometimes that's the most important thing, is putting it together. I mean, you have the talent, you have the physical aspect. Sometimes you just got to put it together in the game.
Great shot contest by Manyika, great board by Diaz. Here's Christopher Manyika, who is jostled down along the baseline. Ball will go back to Action Sports.
Chris turning that ball over right there as tried to go in for the paint, but great defense by Action Sports Academy.
To the offensive end of the floor goes Action Sports Academy. And this one right back to Hamilton Heights.
We got a push on the screen right there. We got a 3-man ref crew, so I didn't see the push, but ref saw it.
What a drastic change from the first couple of minutes. A scoring explosion for Hamilton Heights. Boyan Lee wanted to prove me wrong. He's going to open the lid back up for Hamilton.
Yep. Nice shot right there by Boyan Lee, as he got a fan base over here as well. Chance of Boyan Lee going on.
Action Sports. That one off the mark, boarded by the Hawks. Close side, Framwell from the wing, too much on it. And for a moment, I thought Yusuf was going to keep that alive, but it goes back to ASA.
Try to put it on the floor and make something of it. But
Action Sports swatted out of play. TJ Richards denies any opportunity from coming to fruition.
Yeah, Christopher is hounding at his size and his ability to move laterally.
Piston is loose. Lee trying to run that down. He's going to let it go over the baseline, and Hamilton Heights will take back over.
Run is a loose term, I would call that one.
That was hustled, maybe.
Yeah.
Hustle might be too strong, too.
Yeah, maybe joyride.
Walked fast.
Yeah, I say joyrided.
Strolled aggressively.
Where's the ball? Yeah,
I don't know.
Stroll is accurate.
I was just at a basketball game, and they lost the game ball minutes before tip, and it took us 5 minutes to find the ball. Wandered off. I don't know. What do you say when you're on air?
I
didn't know whether or not to say they can't find the game ball.
I think you just should have opened up like Dr. Seuss riddles and just gave her a riddle for every minute that it went by.
Check behind this door hinge to see if you can find the orange.
Exactly. Shout out to Dr. Seuss. Great books.
A little sorting out to do.
It's like we have a tech of some sort.
Isaiah from the charity stripe, his first, going to take a big high bounce and won't drop. Remains a 15-point game in favor of the Hawks.
Yeah, got to make the free throws count, especially in a game like this. Not a lot of players on that bench. I mean, every single point counts, and it matters in this game.
Inbound coming from right in front of the broadcast. Action Sports trying to create some space. Yusuf defensively creates an opportunity. Manyika down low and fouled.
You know what? Coach Cook said something in practice one day. Now, when I was at a practice watching and seeing what was going on, checking on my guy's team, and Chris went up for a layup and he called him grandmama, like Larry Johnson. And I was like, that's such an accurate representation. He plays so hard on defense and offense. I mean, just type of guy that just throws his body on the line and just bowls his shoulder into a guy and just creates the space that he needs to operate. It's just an accurate representation. Shout out to Chris. Also from Canada as well.
He's got a lot of tools at his disposal, and I like his game.
Yeah, he's going to be a nice player to come when he gets older.
Second one goes from Manyika at the line.
Kyle Arnold coming into the game. He actually played ball at Hickson High School last year.
Kai Arnold, definitely one of my very favorites on the Hawks roster, a local guy from the Chattanooga area, not many of them, and not afraid to play with the bigs. Little heat check from the wing. I thought he had that.
It looked good.
Action Sports down inside. Working it all around. From the mid-post, in trouble, and that's going to go to Hamilton Heights.
Looks like that foul's going to be on Habib with that one. Actually, never mind. It's going to be on from Will. Thought Habib got caught with the swipe. Nikola Matic kicking in the game right now. Number 14.
ASA. Here's the drive and blockered away by Yusuf. Regathered, and now the travel as he takes a step. No room for Action Sports.
Ball call, Cotton.
TJ Richards to run the floor. Looking for quick penetration. Down low, Matic just all alone. A 21-point lead for the Hawks. ASA from on top of the beak of the Hawk. The orange in the corner. There's a three, and this one a big high bounce. Kai Arnold gets the board. Arnold wanted to go to Nikola. Taken away by Action Sports. Forked over to the far side, and I'm not sure what happened there. A little contact between the two, and the foul right away on Boyan Lee.
Yeah, I got a foul right there. Got Weasley checking in, and the coaches going to the bench early and often in this one, as the first quarter has not ended yet, and we have seen an array of players at Hamilton Heights.
Lennon fouled a moment ago, so ASA inbounds.
Nikola on the ball.
Trouble for Action Sports, and before they can get the shot off, another foul. Our last game, we saw 129 total points between the two teams. We've seen 39, and we're not even done with the first period. On pace to significantly outscore Game 1's total. And really, it's been all Hamilton Heights.
It definitely has. I mean, and just in a lot of different ways they've been scoring. I mean, the three-pointers, inside, second chance, third chance, points. I mean, and then they've put the pressure on early.
From the corner for three, he gets it, finding the bottom of the net. The money ball cuts into the lead of the Hawks.
What a shot right there, a high arc and moon shot for three.
The response by T.J. Richards, too much on it, managed. A second chance, and the other three off the mark as well for Hamilton Heights.
Yeah, Wesley Johnson, Lucas, he can have that one back. He's a hard worker. I mean, if you ever go in the gym, if you ever just happen to pop out of practice, there's always going to be a guy that you can count on for sure staying after the practice, and that's going to be him.
Wesley Johnson is a great example of somebody with a huge work ethic, a big motor, a lot of heart. He's been really special. Lennon from the charity stripe to cut into the 18-point lead of the Hawks. Rattles around and won't drop. Second one goes. 17-point game, all Hawks so far. Long feed, Nicola gets this to go.
Nicola with some touch on the rim. Not quite sure how he got that one.
35 seconds left in the first period. Couple of quick passes. Danger for ASA as it's taken away by Hamilton Heights. T.J. Richards with a pass, swatted at. Lennon comes up with a basketball.
Yeah, T.J. a little bit too fast for his own good.
From in front of the scorer's table, the long pass. Lennon calling a play, 12 seconds to work with. Over the head of Wesley Johnson. This one from just inside of the arc, the long two off the mark. 3 seconds to play with. Lennon, 1 second, stolen away, and that'll do it for our first period. And what a first period it was.
Yeah, very eventful quarter for Hamilton Heights right there. I mean, that's just, that's a lot of points in one quarter. I mean, they put out a lot of different players right there. Getting to the bench early and often, giving guys some playing time, giving guys a chance to prove why they need to be on the court more. This is the perfect opportunity. In a game like this, right now, at least in a game like this, this is the way it's looking, is if you're looking to show something, now is the time. You want to hustle hard. You want to show me you want to go for it. You want to get on the floor. You want to dive for the ball. You want to make shots. Show me what you can do. This is the perfect time for that.
32-13, Hamilton Heights out in front big time on the Southeast Sports Network. We'll take a short break and be right back. Welcome back to Chattanooga, Tennessee. A close one tonight and an exciting start between Hamilton Heights and Action Sports Academy. Thanks for being with us on the Southeast Sports Network. Gabriel Fry here with KJ Simpson. Hope you're having a good night and snuggled up with some snacks. Enjoy the broadcast.
Sounds like heaven right now.
I know, I can't wait to get home and sit on the couch. I was out of town. I actually just got back to Texas. Big collision. Kevin Dukovic off the glass.
Count the basket. And one more. number 2, that's his first.
Yeah, Vito hit the floor pretty hard right there, going for that ball, that loose ball. Limping off the court so far, so hopefully that Vito is okay after that one.
The first quarter was pretty much just a Hamilton Heights run. No lead changes, no ties.
Oh.
ASA off the mark. Remains 34-13. Entry pass, down low, Mikic to the corner. Pulling up, and this one goes for Bryson Andrews, who just continues to electrify crowds from beyond the arc.
Yeah, setting that record very high. I mean, we're only in the beginning of the season, and he owns the record.
37-13. On the close side, ASA. Action Sports Academy. Floater to Lennon. Driving, another floater, looking for the shot on that one. It's short. Trying again, this one goes. Nice layup. 37-15 in favor of Hamilton Heights.
Quite know what the call there was. But Bryson at the top of the key making some moves. Kevin on the drive. Back to Bryson. Puts 3. It was good. Kamai Samuels. A nice ball movement by Hamilton Heights right there. That's exactly what you want to see out of your high school team. That's so hard to come by, and guys playing unselfishly.
Andrews just about kept that alive. As it's 40-15 Hamilton Heights. Two minutes gone in the second period. A 25-point lead for the Hawks. On pace to score well over 100 at the moment.
Looking that way.
Floated close side, kept on the corner. Lennon steps up, nice backdoor feed, down on the low post. This won't drop.
Situation like that, you gotta take that contact. You gotta draw that foul.
Long pass close side to TJ Richards from Mikic, and he gets it off the glass. 42-15.
It's a big boy bucket right there. I mean, drop the shoulder, put it into his chest.
Business trip up the floor. Quick response, Mikic swats at it. Difficult to shoot against a guy with that size. Battling for the ball. This one rolls over the baseline.
Yeah, Kamai's knees look very good to me. I don't think he's I don't think the arthritis is hurting him much right now. Boy, if he's got arthritis right now, oof.
Andrews from the top of the Hawk. Working along the three-point line.
Got away with a little push-off right there.
Samuels loses it on the mid-post. Somehow picks it back up and shovels it outside. Dukovicic from the stripe. Swatted at, and Mikic tips it in.
What can I say? The touch is there with him. I mean, a really big finesse guy around the rim.
This one loose, regathered. In a bit of trouble. Backside, that goes easily for Samuels.
Exactly. That's what it's all about right there. I mean, Victor is a really good playmaker. I mean, I'm not gonna say Jokic, but Jokic-esque. I mean, coming from Serbia, you know, obviously he's probably watched a ton of Jokic.
46-15. Hamilton Heights can do no wrong.
Do no wrong, and Bosa's going to check in for the first time this game.
Our first look at Bosa and Wuta. at Hamilton Heights Christian Academy in a regular season game. It's his first time playing in this building. First regular season game in this building.
That's what's up, man. That's what it's all about right there.
Oh, he knocks down the three. That's Christopher Munyika from long range.
Look at Grandmama getting the bucket in. I mean, he's got the tools, man. If he puts it together, he's going to be special.
Long feed, close side. 2 quick passes.
Nice pass.
Dangerous situation for Hamilton Heights as this one goes.
Great look right there off the backdoor cut.
Kamai Samuels to respond. Onwuta gets the board. ASA got a bucket back. Now the Hawks want to respond quickly. Samuels from the front court drives and tried to ladle that up and in as he's fouled. Lost a shoe.
This guy's running so fast, they come out of shoe.
Literally halfway through the second quarter, the Hawks are 1 point shy of 50.
Yeah, I mean, scoreboard shows it, the game shows it. They've been in control this whole time and not looking back. And that's the thing about the Hamilton Heights this year. I feel like it's a little bit different. I mean, you got a ton of guards that can really go on this team. I mean, you got TJ Richards, you got Kevin, you got Bryson. I mean, those guys right there. I mean, you got Kamai. I mean, TJ Richards came off the bench for this team. You know, I mean, and that's a guard that can probably start in most places in America. So that's really impressive to me.
This is a different, I was thinking the same thing right before you said it. This is a different squad for Hamilton Heights Christian Academy. This is just something is different. It's the best they've been since I've been around.
I mean, yeah.
They've been around for a minute.
For sure. I mean, that's one of the things. I mean, you just look around. I mean, look to your left. I mean, obviously the camera can't see it, but I mean, there's players galore on this team right now. I mean, there's so many players. There's enough for a JV team.
There are players that are backups on the secondary team that would start on most varsity rosters.
Oh, especially.
That's how wild this program is right now.
Especially in Chattanooga. I mean, not saying that Chattanooga is a bad place for basketball right now.
Don't say that.
Well, no.
Good hoop city.
No, it's a great hoop city. I love my city. Hey, if anyone reps Chattanooga to the fullest, it's definitely me. I will live, breathe, die Chattanooga. But sometimes players are better, and that's just what it is at the end of the day.
I think Atlanta has a really good hoop scene. If you're talking about the Southeast,
it's not sneaky. If you've ever, I mean, I remember watching Ant-Man play here at the Dr. Pepper Classic a couple of years ago, and him, it was just different. I mean, that's just a different level of competition. I mean, you can just tell he's just destined for something different. I mean, you can obviously look at a guy and tell he's destined for something different on the court. I mean, when you want it, I mean, you're taking the shots, you're making the shots. I mean, obviously he's doing his thing in the NBA. So.
Dane gets his first. Exactly halfway through the second period.
One thing about Bosa, love to see him. He's young, and with you get more mature. You learn how to use your body more and stay out of foul trouble. He gets in early foul trouble really quick sometimes, and sometimes in a case like this, you're going to make the most of your minutes and show what you can do. I mean, you can't do that if you're in foul trouble.
Hawks inbound to Onwuta, regathers. Lee sidesteps and fires, too much juice. Action Sports, lining across the floor. ASA setting up offensively. Working with the orange. There's the drive and fires a mid-range J as he takes an extra step before pulling up.
There you go. And that's exactly what I called for. Bosa, hands up. No hands down. Don't reach over. Just play your size. You're 6'10". Just be your size. Be tall.
Pulling up for three. Manyika hits another. How about him?
Chris looking good today. He must be feeling great. I mean, that's shots. He's playing defense. Really good game for him so far.
He is stay in the corner and in trouble. Steve Cook's too funny. Steve Cook, the head coach of Hamilton Heights Christian Academy, having a good time, smiling and laughing. And he's going to have a good year at the helm of this program. I think he's really fired up about what they built, what they put together.
Yeah, they put together an amazing squad this year. I mean, top to bottom right now, it is a good squad. Going to get another travel right there.
I think the only guy that's having more fun is Tony Williams, athletic director of Hamilton Heights Christian Academy. We love Tony. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He's having a blast over there.
Less than 4 to play in this first half. All Hawks. It's called Hawks Havoc, but you expect some competition. Djokovic showing off the moves. Lee from the corner for three. A bit too much on the back end. Hawks keep it alive. Djokovic into the paint, and he ladles it in off the glass. Yeah. He's just nasty.
Showing what he can do. He's just showcasing what he can do.
MK loses the ball right in front of us, and so Bryson Andrews will inbound.
Yeah, Kevin, once he gets downhill, man, it's just tough to stop him. He has a lot of ways to finish around the rim. Obviously, you can see he's using the left hand. I mean,
this one loose. Perkovic thought he had it. Shoveled up the floor, and this one, oh, he wanted the jam and missed on the dunk. Mikic with some nasty moves. He couldn't finish either.
Yeah, you got to finish that one.
Yeah, you can't lay down all those moves and then not finish with a little loft up there.
Yeah, I mean, when he wants to, he picks up speed, and he picks up speed quick. I mean, I was expecting him to dish it, but
I could talk about him for entirely too long. First of all, his athleticism will fool you. If you haven't seen him play in person, you got to see this guy play in person. Yeah. If you're local, you need to come out and watch the way he moves. He looks like he'd be slow on film.
Yeah.
When you see him run the floor in person, it's bizarre almost. It doesn't look right. Look at him go to work down low, just like that, banging around. He's massive, but he runs with the speed of a 5'11" athlete.
Yeah, he uses his body really well. I mean, he knows positioning, he knows finesse, he knows how to get around the rim. And sometimes, even though he may not be super athletic, he uses the rim to his advantage in the offensive game, blocking himself out, sealing him off from the rim.
Lennon tries. Off the mark. Perkovic pulls up and hits the three. It's a 43-point lead for the Hawks. Absolutely wild. All Hamilton Heights.
Yeah, I mean,
swatted at and loose. MK battling with Perkovic for the ball.
Croatia, man, they're doing the thing. I mean, they've gotten some good players in the league so far, and Vito is holding it down here.
I think another thing for me that's just been really impressive about this program, to see a program that's going to be so successful and is going to win games by margins like this and play with this level of fierce competition. The level of character on the roster is insane.
Right.
These are all fantastic young men. These are guys that you want living next door. They're going to help your grandma carry her groceries inside. It's a whole team of great young men. Pump fake. This goes off the glass. Nice little bucket to get one back. 60-20.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more with you. Love to see Victor hold this.
Mikic, what a nasty pass. couldn't finish. A 41-point game. To the corner. ASA, blown tire, and he'll get hit with a travel. Less than 1 to play in this first half.
I'm personally going to say maybe got away with a little bit of a foul right there. Love roll for it. I think he got away with one right there. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yep.
Less than 1 to play in this first half. 45 seconds on the clock. Nikic loves that. Trying for a little fake and gets hit with a travel on it. That was a nice move.
That was a little bit of Rondo right there, but I mean,
there's so much to like about him as an athlete. First of all, I will say, now, it's a 41-point game, so I'm running out of stuff to talk about, and we're going to have to get a little biased here. We live in Chattanooga, right? We love Chattanooga.
Yeah.
I want him to go to UT Chattanooga so bad. I want him to be a mock.
Has he got an offer?
He's got a full ride offer to play, I think. I think it's full ride. I guess I don't know that. To play for the Mocks.
Let's just be honest.
I would love to see him play in McKenzie Arena.
I would say I know he's got an offer from Bowling Green. So, I mean, a lot of stern competition.
Falcons, Mocks. Which bird are you picking? You want to be a Mockingbird or a Falcon? Mockingbird all day, baby. This is Tennessee. Here's Kai Arnold, close side.
I couldn't agree with you more. As an alumni of UTC, go Mocs.
Quickly up the floor, a chance to get one back. Picked up by ASA and out towards the timeline. Quick drive. This goes off the glass, but the whistle before he can finish it off. The referees are having a little too much fun.
I would say, I think the referees are running out of stuff to call.
Yeah, I would really like to see him play at University of Tennessee Chattanooga. Obviously, I don't know what factors are going into a decision for him or his family and what kinds of offers he has and what the terms are, but you know, I want to see him make the best decision for him as well. That's probably more important than seeing the Mocs win. Or maybe not. Couple of quick moves by Kamai Samuels and another whistle. Time, I thought they were going to let it run. It stops 1.3 seconds on the clock in this first half.
Coach Turk was calling for a timeout right there, but did not get it as.
And that'll do it.
Yeah.
1 half is in the books, and pretty much all Hawks. 61-22 after 2 quarters of play. Hawks Havoc, I think they've earned the name of the tournament tonight.
Yeah, I would say so as well. I mean, just pure domination from the buzzer. I mean, from quarter 1. I mean, it started early. I mean, so I don't really know what much more to say about that half because we pretty much ran through it all in that 1 half. I mean, it's pure domination. I mean, what do you want from threes from Bryson, who became the three-point leader at Hamilton Heights? I mean, there's 3-pointers there. I mean, there's a lot of good things going on in their way right now.
We're at the half, a 41-point lead for the Hawks of Hamilton Heights. 61-22. We'll take a break and be back with more hoops in a moment on the Southeast Sports Network.
We are champions of the character.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold,
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
adventurous. There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
A builder.
I coach.
Culinary arts. Auditor. A firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
Take the plunge, open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyestoofficiating.com.
The rhythmic sound of more than 500 cascading waterfalls. The endless echo of more than 10,000 caves. The serene silence of 1,000 miles of wilderness trails. The next time someone tells you to get lost, consider it an opportunity. Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
We are champions of the character.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay.
Adventurous. There's never a dull moment.
Welcome back to Chattanooga, Tennessee. 41-point game after 2 quarters of play. Action Sports Academy. Got some whiteboard time. What do you do in a second half like this, KJ, if you're Action Sports?
Play hard. I mean, play hard and whole thing is go your way. And by things, I mean the ball going in the hoop. So, I mean, it's not much more to it. I mean, a 40-point deficit at half.
All Hawks in quarters 1 and 2, everything.
I mean, maybe press, a little bit. Maybe throw a little different looks at them.
Kamai Samuels wants 3.
I will say the Hawks have shot the leather off the ball this game, so that obviously does not help. I mean, it feels like every shot that they're taking has gone in. Home court advantage, obviously, but...
Yeah, we were just talking about how this is one of their first ever games in this facility. They've been playing here, but this is the first time they've let the public in.
Correct.
And, I mean, they just repainted the hallway, and there's new lighting everywhere. Things are really coming together very well for them. It's very nice.
It's actually my first time in here, so it's very nice, very nice. I'm very impressed with what they did with the place. Made the home look spiffy.
I was fired up. They told me they bought the building a few months back, and I was very excited. It's been more than a few months, I guess. It's been probably 9 months now since they bought it.
Yeah, I mean, got a new court in already, and obviously still doing some renovations, so.
I love the styling of the floor. You can't really tell on the broadcast.
Right. Looks more like a TD Garden.
Yeah. Oh, no, he hits the nasty long three. 64-22, Perkovich with a long bomb.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. That was, in 2K terms, heavily contested. Don't know if you're much of a 2K player, but heavily contested three-pointer right there.
I have a 2K problem. Nice little drop of the bucket, the J from mid-range. Yeah, I play 2K and Madden like I get paid to do it.
Okay, all right. You know what I'm talking about then.
I used to teach, hang on, hold that thought. Here we go, 2 in a row. Nice 2 trips up the floor for Action Sports.
And we're cooking with something here.
Dane hit both of those. It's 64-26 now.
What a dish by Victor. I mean,
what do you do?
I mean,
what do you do?
Hope you kick it. I mean, a tight window right there, and he just gets it in there.
So I used to teach a sports announcing class at my alma mater, Adrian College in Michigan. And I had my Xbox in my office, and the students and I would play Madden, and I would teach them. We'd announce Madden in real time.
Oh, that's so cool. I need to be in that class.
You'd be amazed. They still didn't show up.
Oh, I mean, when it comes
you can't get a more fun professor. Come on.
No, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be the one and say I showed up every time to class either, but I have a piece of paper to prove I did show up.
You got to show up to announcing class. Come on.
Yeah, I would show up to that. I mean, we're playing video games. I would have been in the front row.
Mine was math. I never would go to math.
Really?
Not a math guy.
I think mine was.
Have you not noticed I keep getting the score wrong when I try to recap? It's a 42-point game.
my class was not statistics, but it was a business class, and I can't remember what it was, but it was literally a pain in my backside. Any business class gave me problems.
Nice drive down inside. Can't wrap up the shot.
Now I'm really thinking about the class now. I'm trying hard. It's a business class. I don't know what it is. I can't remember the name.
Really big fan of the curriculum at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. That's a great institution of higher education.
Number 20 on the line, shooting for Arizona. We're going to have 2 more shots because Kevin left the box too early to go back down.
First one goes. KJ, who, in your opinion, are some of the best local teams other than Hamilton Heights? Obviously, the dominant presence in the Valley and in this whole southeast Tennessee area. Public schools is really what I'm asking about. I think Chattanooga Prep's really good.
Chat Prep is really good. You're right. I'm glad you narrowed it down to public school because
the ref knows we're just talking whatever over here.
Yeah, I was going to say Baylor McCullough because they have some really good talent that I'm thoroughly intrigued to see play. But public school-wise, it's a tough one, man. I mean, the city gets really thin when it gets to guard play. And obviously, Chattanooga, tall in Chattanooga is 6'4", 6'5". If you're 6'4", 6'5", 9 times out of 10, you're playing center. So, I mean, really anyone who normally plays with, I was really thinking about, someone was talking to me the other day about East Hamilton, and they were like, hey, East Hamilton doesn't look what East Hamilton normally looks like on the court this year. And I was like, really? I haven't really paid much attention, but I'm intrigued to see what's going on around the city as the weeks come. And if I had Refson join his time, he is having a blast on the court. If I had to choose a private school, if there's a player that I'm intrigued with, it's Dre Jackson. It's Dre Jackson from it's Dre Jackson from CCS. He's a really good player, and he was given, he gave Hamilton Heights some fits in the Jamboree. Yeah, we're.
East Hamilton is an interesting note as far as public schools go. different coaches for both the boys and girls program this year. Andy Webb was one of my favorites. Other than Steve Cook, I think it is Andy Webb if I had to pick somebody.
Right. Yeah, you're right. I mean, that program has been on fire for a couple of years. I mean, obviously, you're right. Chet Prep is obviously still going to be good. So
McCallie and Baylor are a given. I mean, it's not even a conversation.
Wasn't even going to mention them. I mean, you get talent like that. I mean, they got talent galore. They got depth. I mean, you have really good coaching, Mark Price at Baylor. So the area looks good. Basketball-wise, I say it's probably going to be one of the better seasons I've ever seen. Touch pass right there.
I like it. I like it.
Okay, it's travel. I don't
like that.
Yeah, I don't really know if that was a travel, but I'm not going to argue with the ref because he's right there in front of me. Yeah, I don't like that call. I'm just kidding.
I'm a big fan of, I feel like Howard usually fields a really decent boys team.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how good Tyner is again this year on the court.
Yeah.
And then I think Bradley Central is going to bring the heat this year, as they always do.
All right.
But I think the boys team will be a little better. I think the girls team obviously is a threat to continue to go deep into the state playoffs and win championships.
Always so freaking good the girls are. I don't understand it. They're so good.
It's coach, man. You got a good coach.
I get it. I mean,
that's a good staff.
I was thinking about this earlier. I was talking with my friends in and out for Bryson Andrews. I was talking with my friends and Victor gets it back in.
Mikic with a jam. Victor, the big boy, putting it home.
How good of a coach do you have to be to win consecutively as a steal with Kamai?
Kamai Samuels gets airborne. Perkovic wants 3. Are you kidding me? I mean, they can do no wrong in Chattanooga tonight.
Ball is bouncing their way. What can we say? Yeah, man, like Gary Rankin from Boyd Buchanan now, a longtime coach at Alcoa. You know, how good what does it take to win that many state championships? Or even to go to the state championship that many times in a row. I mean, that's impressive to me. To be that good of a coach, consistently.
Blown tire here as the whistle sounds.
Yeah, we're at 79 right now. I mean, it's the over-under.
It wasn't this.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, obviously seemed very last minute, so a little bit of grace there, right? I mean, not knowing who you're really playing. Completely.
Kovacic goes inside and loses it last second. It's not a bad thing. It's not like they're losing to a team that's not fantastic. We've been talking about how loaded this roster is all night. I mean, these are national talents.
Right. I mean, play national schedule. I mean, you play hard. I mean,
yeah, this is nothing to be ashamed about.
At all.
Kovacic. Oh, a nice delivery. This is a team, I thought about talking about this today when I was driving back from the airport to my house. And I was thinking about this game tonight and not really how it was going to go, but just, the kinds of things we would cover and talk about. And
yeah.
One thing I like to bring up with a program like this is, could they play a college team really well? And kind of the way I thought about putting it, if I was going to bring it up, which here we are, we need some stuff to talk about. Yeah. So I could see this Hamilton Heights team easily hanging around to the D3 team the whole duration, whole 40 minutes. I think if you start playing D2 teams and then you go a little higher and you play some NAIA programs and some Division I teams, I don't know if they could hang with an NAIA program or a D1 team, but I think you're hanging around the whole game with the D2 team. I think you're beating a lot of D3 teams with this Hamilton Heights squad. That's my opinion. I could be wrong.
Yeah,
but this is a great program.
I like where your head is at. I think JUCO and D2 and up, they might get blown out the water. But D3, because JUCO signifies to me that you love the game so much that you're willing to go through a loss of a lot of amenities. I mean, JUCOs don't get a lot of love, especially the basketball. If you've ever watched Last Chance U, the basketball edition, I mean, you can see how little resources they have as a team. So, I mean, as far as that goes, yeah, I think that the talent is definitely there to do it. The only thing that gets me about it is mentally, are they gonna play like a high schooler? Because that would be the biggest thing. Because you're high school. You
gotta be under control.
Yeah, you're 16 years old, 15 years old. You might get in your head about missing a 3-pointer. But at the end of the day, there's gonna be another 3-pointer to shoot.
I don't want that to be misconstrued as some sort of knock on Division III sports either. I've called hundreds and hundreds of Division III games, and can't tell you how much I respect. People don't understand how competitive Division III sports are. People always talk about football specifically, and they're like, oh, it's not like Division I. Let me tell you, if you go stand on the sideline of a Division III football game, those guys are hitting. It is nothing like glorified high school football. That is college football.
Bro.
That is college football. Those guys hit.
Bro, you know how much you got to love the game to play D3 football? I mean, you seriously have to love the game of football. I was talking with a guy, the guy in the Chick-fil-A line, he's like a server. And he was handing me my bag. He was like, well, it took a while. And I was just like, today, he's like 6'5", 300 pounds. Like, yeah, travel on the court. He's like 6'5", 300 pounds, right? I'm just like, you obviously play football. He's like, I don't anymore, because he's just like, oh, I used to, but it's just a lot of my body. And at the level I was playing at, I'm not getting any benefits because there's no money in it. I mean, hey, there's no money in it. He's like, I'm getting hurt every week.
Oh, Manyika with a steal. Flight number 5 is not cleared for takeoff. He's been grounded down in the low paint.
Yeah, that 747 ran out of gas quick.
Foul on the 2 of the second. So give it to the line to shoot 2.
About 70 seconds left in this third period. It's a 50-point game in favor of the Hawks of Hamilton Heights.
Looks like we've got a running clock going on as well.
Probably not a bad call.
Nope, not at all, actually.
Yeah, Division III football is definitely a different animal today than it used to be. A lot of guys who are playing Division III football, Division III basketball are guys that could have played Division I. Certainly got offers to play Division II, and for a myriad of reasons selected a program, in a different conference, whether it was they wanted to be a bigger fish in a smaller pond, or it's closer to home, or they like the educational program, or got a different kind of scholarship to go to that institution. There's a lot of great athletes playing at that level.
I mean, you're right. I mean, so many different athletes at that level. I mean, also opportunity. I mean, opportunity to show yourself and to prove what you got is there at a program like that.
Third period in the books. Last second bucket. We've got one left to play in Chattanooga, Tennessee on a fun night. Thanks for being with us. We'll take a quick break and be right back with more hoops in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Final quarter coming up right now. We've played 3. We've got one left to go between the Hawks and ASA. Thanks for being with us on the Southeast Sports Network for tonight's thrilling action, prep basketball. Alongside KJ Simpson, I'm Gabriel Schrei. Thrilled to have you with us.
Me and the Schrei guy back at it again.
We've just been talking about sports all night. We've been just chatting, having a good old time.
That's it. I love it.
Quick shot.
Just as I say, Bosa, I believe that's his third.
It's a 50-point game.
Yeah, I mean.
Number 6.
I think if you're Action Sports, you just, when you go to the locker room at the half, you say, okay, this is great competition. This is what we want to see. This is what we came here to play against. And how can we utilize this and learn and grow and develop from tonight? And that's exactly what they're doing.
Absolutely. It's not not every loss is an L. I mean, at the end of the day, it can be a lesson.
That needs to be on a motivational poster. I'm hanging that up in my office.
A lot of words that start with an L, and lesson is one of them as well. So, oop. Alley-oop.
I just gave him a lesson in the oop right there.
Come on now. Talk about L's. You need 2 L's to spell alley-oop.
That's a 3 from the corner for Wisley.
Yeah.
92-43.
Hall of Famer right there. Get the jacket fitted.
This one's loose. Taken at by Manyika. Regathered. Tane in the mid-post. Swatted away by Bosa. Onwuta. An outlet pass close side to Wisley Johnson.
There you go. Use your size. You're 6'10", bro.
This is Framwell Diaz from the corner. Too much on it. Loose over the baseline.
Yeah, like we said, like I was saying, my monologue. It doesn't need to be a loss. It can be a lesson. You can learn something from this. I think, because at the end of the day, you're playing a really good team with a lot of different talent. You can use that and go on. And who knows who you play after this? I don't know what the schedule is looking like, but. If you're playing these type of guys this early in the season, I like this for you. It's a really good opportunity for them.
Forked up and finds it off the glass. What a shot.
What a shot. Nice. Kai Arnold.
That's a great interior pass, entry pass by Berkovich to Kai Arnold who gets it to go.
Like his coffee, a little bit of Kareem.
To the close side, around the world. Driving, swatted away by the big man, Mikic. Johnson outside, Victor Mikic for 3, and I think he just contorted his body wrong when he pulled up.
He wanted a call. You can see it, no call. Ref said no call.
Talking to the refs, they walk by the table is wild. I've been doing a lot of that this year.
Really?
I don't know why that keeps happening.
Do they respond well?
Yeah, I've seen this crew already a few times, and I love this crew. And the crew, I do a lot of games at Reinhardt and do a few different college and universities and a couple different high schools. And I'm on the floor at Reinhardt, and they are very receptive as well. They're always coming over and joking. And
yeah, you don't want to take yourself too seriously. You don't want to take your job too seriously. The best times in the NBA is when the refs get to show their personality a little bit.
There's no better way to keep the announcer from criticizing you than by telling, coming over and harassing him a little bit.
You're right.
Bring some humanity.
At the end of the day, they're human. As much as we get on the refs about calls and missed this, you didn't get that right. I umpired a little bit this past summer. Let me tell you, it is not for the weak. I don't do that no more, but it is not for the weak at all.
That's a great bucket contested by Mikic.
It's an and one right there.
Yeah, they're able to score in the face of the big man. He'll go to the stripe. I actually have a strict, I won't criticize officials on radio, television streams. I won't do it. I don't believe in it.
No, you shouldn't. You don't really hear national broadcasts do it, and I don't think local, regional. You should never. It's a hard job. It's all about judgment as well sometimes. Their judgment, their angle may be different than the way you see it. So, and plus, high school, there's no review to correct things.
No. Mikic pulls up from long range. It's off the mark.
I was thinking about that the other night watching the Baylor-Macaulay game. There was a couple calls that could have been,
a touchdown.
Touchdown. Maybe if replay fixes that, you have a chance. But, it's a ref. They're human.
Yeah, nobody's officiating, the high school sports because That's a great long pass to Bryson Andrews in the corner because they think they're going to be the star of the show or, you know, they want to wreck it for a bunch of kids. We need more officials. That's a great steal and takes it in off the glass. We need more high school officials for every sport in almost every state. And we need them at every level. We need more college officials. We need more high school officials. So what a great way to give back to your community. And if you love sports, what a great way to stay involved. Nice little workout, you know, and you get paid. I mean, come on.
Little workout. He got the Zig Techs on.
Yeah.
I haven't seen those since
it's
John.
Like going for a run and getting paid.
Yeah, I ain't seen those since John Wall. So, I mean.
Oh, he does have the Zig Techs on.
Yeah, I haven't seen those in a minute. Did those actually work for what they were supposed to do? I don't know what they were supposed to do.
I had a pair in high school. I thought they were so cool.
Did you? You had a pair of John Walls?
They were not cool. Oh, I do have a pair. I still have a pair of John Walls. I had a pair of the Zig Techs. Those are John Walls he's wearing, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
I have a pair of red John Walls.
You still wear them?
Every now and then. Like if I go out to dinner, I'll wear them with like a polo and jeans.
John Wall with the
Bust it out,
is
man.
great.
Bust it out.
John Wall with the polo is crazy.
I thought John Wall was cool when I was 14 years old.
He was.
They came out with that song. I was in high school. John Wall.
You being shitty.
I'm gonna get hit with a copyright notice.
Yeah, let me stop acting.
Here's a three for Kai Arnold. And Perkovic with a putback off the glass.
Yeah, let me stop. Great song, though. I mean,
that was a great. Yeah, you're doing the dance. Forgot I had a dance with it. Yeah, I'm a John Wall fan still.
Wish he was still in the league, but.
Well, shout out to Mark Fratto, public address announcer for the Wizards, good buddy of mine.
Really?
Yeah, good dude.
Shoof, that Wizards team. I hope he doesn't hear that.
Telling him now. I'm tweeting this right at him.
Yeah,
this guy in Chattanooga,
tweet
talking trash.
Tweet him. Tweet. I got some. I fired at the trade machine for him, so let him know if I want Kuz in LA. So.
Did you see that James Harden clip from Bally Sports where the announcer during the pregame breaks down all the chances he had and all the things franchises did for him? That hurt my feelings.
It hurt my feelings. I think. Okay.
I like James Harden.
I love James Harden, but was he wrong? No, maybe.
No, he's right. Yeah. that's why it hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
Kovacic with a heat check, and he's hot from the wing.
I think
101.
It was just the wrong way to put that message, maybe. I mean, you know, I think that's all that was for me personally.
Sometimes it has to happen. Nice little floater from mid-range. Gets a bucket back. Less than 2 to play in Chattanooga. Thanks for being with us on the Southeast Sports Network tonight. We've been thrilled to have all the action. Gabriel Schrei, KJ Simpson. Yep. Be sure, if you haven't already, to go ahead and get connected with us on social media. Find us at SESN Sports, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You're probably watching on YouTube or our over-the-top video platform. Be with us. Lennon wants one off the glass. It's loose towards the bench and off the floor. If you're watching on YouTube, you can also watch the Southeast Sports Network for free live 24/7 at SESNsports.com. Battle for the ball down in the low paint. This one rolls over the baseline. 65 seconds left to play.
That is a bowl. Yeah, that was a good call right there. Took a nice little elbow, Dusty Rhodes style. Little bionic elbow action right there.
You go to this Mississippi State Mocs game on Sunday?
Yeah, now that I know about it, I think I'm, well, what time does it start?
I think it's a 3 tip.
Oh, yeah, I can definitely go to that. You know, on Saturdays and Sundays, I actually work 4 a.m. to 1 p.m. Yeah, so I'll probably parlay that into a little.
Some rough hours, some bad hours.
Yeah, a little Red Bull.
A little Red Bull will fix you up.
Yeah, Red Bull ain't gonna hurt it. So I'll probably go. I've been wanting to see Coach Poppy's team in person. So.
I'm excited. Olaf's daughter, very good. Obviously, Raven Thompson, fantastic.
Really good.
Really enjoy watching Cone shoot. She's a great 3-ball shooter.
I love that team.
That's it. We're done. There's not much to say. Great game tonight for the Hawks of Hamilton Heights. ASA hanging around, doing their best, and able to put up a good showing, a respectable showing against a program that's one of the best in the United States.
Yeah, I mean, play a national schedule sometimes, and you get games like this. I mean, and there's no knock on ASA at all. Like I said, there's nothing to be ashamed about losing that big. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you win some, you lose some. But you live, Gabriel. You live to fight another day.
There you have it. You live to fight another day, and they certainly did this evening. Thanks for being with us for our broadcast tonight. We appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be. It was certainly a fun one between ASA and the Hawks of Hamilton Heights. For the Hawks, for ASA, my partner KJ Simpson, I'm Gabriel Schreier saying so long from Chattanooga, Tennessee, where the final score, a Hamilton Heights Hawks victory, 101-57. This has been Prep Basketball. We'll catch you next time. All games and events airing on our networks are broadcast live in our copyright material. This has been a presentation of the Southeast Sports Network.
You're ready to reconnect, to discover, to explore a Georgia that always has more stories to share and views to admire. Set for your next adventure while you set your own pace to wonder or wander, or whatever it is that makes you feel you. To feel that Georgia feeling, those beautiful, real, honest moments. The only found in Georgia moments. Find yours at exploregeorgia.org.
My character, Shazam, knows all about growing up in a family full of teenage superheroes. They're bold.
Where's everyone going?
To fight crime?
Okay. Adventurous. Shazam! There's never a dull moment. And no matter what happens, they'll always have your back. All they need is a place to grow and be themselves. And the best part is, you don't have to be a superhero to adopt a teen. Learn more about adopting a teen from foster care. Visit adoptuskids.org. You can't imagine the reward.
The story of the United States has been written for centuries. Penned by millions of authors, written in every language, from every perspective. With every chapter as unique as our people and our land. Our story is one made up of many. Find yours in the USA.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Get the message of your company here. And get your message here. All while supporting local student athletes. Reach out today to get started. Shry Media. Find us at shrymedia.com.
Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
I got involved in officiating volleyball 8 years after I played Division I in college.
Saying yes to volleyball officiating will give you the privilege to be a part of one of the most exciting sports around.
I'm a speaker,
A builder.
I coach.
Culinary arts. Auditor.
A firefighter.
For anyone contemplating becoming a volleyball official, just go for it.
Take the plunge. Open the door.
Say yes to officiating. Learn more about how to get involved at sayyestoofficiating.com.
The rhythmic sound of more than 500 cascading waterfalls. The endless echo of more than 10,000 caves. The serene silence of 1,000 miles of wilderness trails. The next time someone tells you to get lost, consider it an opportunity. Your vacation is now playing in Tennessee.
Hello, and thank you for joining us for today's broadcast. This broadcast is a product of Shry Media, LLC. Unauthorized use, sale, or redistribution of this media in any form is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Shry Media. Radio and television mediums are encouraged to reach out. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy the game.